Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the KingKraft server. Today we've got a special treat for you and a special project. And I've got one of my very best good friends to help me out with it. He's supposed to be around here somewhere.
Greetings!
Oh, it's
Damn it.
you. Alright, you'll do too. Uh, so, Elf and I are going to work on what's essentially going to be a mob zoo. So this is going to be like the entryway here, and we're going to do exhibits for all of the mobs and the animals. Oh, hello, boat. And that's going to mean going out into the world and collecting our specimens and then somehow getting them back here and making a safe, habitable home for them. So we've picked this area and we've done a little bit of rough planning. Like you can see, this is kind of where the main path is gonna come, and it's gonna wrap around this plateau here. Is that the right geographic term for that?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, good. Um, and we've kind of already got this natural border of the mountains around here. And in between the mountains, we're going to come up with some cool wall design to kind of enclose this area and make it feel like you're actually inside the zoo as opposed to just in a random area in the spawn island. And we've got a couple water mobs that we're going to have to do something with. And we've got the ocean right here. So I think we're
Yeah.
going to put the guardians and squid out here somewhere.
It's the most convenient place.
Yeah. And I think we've talked about doing the hostile mobs. But the path will come around and then it'll come up this way, and then it's going to wrap around here. So we'll have like a big exhibit here in the middle and some smaller exhibits on the outside. And then it's going to come down this way. And we've got this cool canyon here. And we're going to have all the hostile mob exhibits kind of dug out into the wall since they can't be in the sun.
Just like this one. I'm a hostile mob. Grr, 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 grr.
Kill it. Oh, it hurt. And I think that's about as far as we've gotten. We got this big ravine here. I don't know if we'll do anything with that or not. Just cover it up.
Yep.
But the way we're going to decide who does what exhibits is we've gone online, because there's no way between the two of us we could come up with all the mobs in the game because we're not so bright.
No.
I guess I'll just do it out of this. That'll be the only way to make it truly random. But we've named all of these dirt blocks after a mob or an animal or whatever. We've got villagers in here too, the golems, everything except for ghasts and endermen, because we don't want to tackle those just yet if we do at all.
Yeah.
I've got a dispenser here. Probably could have positioned this better. I'll dig it out so it's not so awful.
Oh.
A hopper. And that should... This is my expertise on redstone. They go into the dispenser, right?
Yes, they will.
Okay. Goodness
They'll
gracious.
shoot out.
All right. I'll make a button.
Do it,
So
let's see this expertise.
ladies first. So,
Go on then.
all right. The exhibit I have to build for
Get
is
one?
I got a pig.
Oh, that's easy.
It is. I'm thankful for that.
Please nothing hard. Please nothing hard. Chicken.
Oh, well, that's... I was hoping for something a little more exciting for at least one of us, but I guess
Yeah.
that's a good place to start. We can kind of get the feel of what we want the exhibits to look like and the shapes of them and that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But Elf's schedule is a little weird the next week or so, so I think this next part of the episode, over the course of the next week, we're going to work on our exhibits, and that will be what you see right now.
Gotcha.
Alright, so our first matter of business is going to get some pigs, and we got one up there. And apparently he's got a bodyguard, so let's dispatch of him. Oh, he's chasing the pig. Don't make me hit the pig. Please die. Oh, okay. So I went over to Bug and Doom's farm on the other side of spawn and got some carrots, because that is what piggies like. Here, pig. Don't kill yourself on the way down. Let's take a trip up to your new home site. Come in. And it's the only one that's immediately available, well, that I could see from this area, which isn't saying a whole lot. I think I'm gonna go check on the other side of this hill here. Let me get Mr. Piggy in the pen real quick. Please go in the pen. Thank you. I did a little bit of pathway work here, and I left signs to tell Elf that if we hate it, we can do something different. I kind of wanted sort of like an organic feel here, but it's kind of funky. I don't know how I feel about it. And I did this pathway up and goes around the waterfall. This was originally a lava waterfall. Well, I guess a lava fall that came down and was naturally here, but we switched it out with water, and I did a little bit of decoration and did the pathway around here. And the path for the exhibits is going to go through this canyon here like we talked and wrap up into the birch forest that's on the other side of this hill, and then you'll come through a tunnel here to come back down this way, so you don't have to walk all the way back through that path to get over here, I think is the plan. But let me look around a little bit and see if I can find pig number 2. Pig number 2 is very precariously placed. Oh, what are you doing? He's a daggum daredevil. He just walked around that corner. He's standing above this ravine here, and I need to make him a path before I whip my carrot out. Because he's gonna go ham. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I apologize for that. Alright, let's see if we can get him to come up this way. Away from safety. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, so let's get this guy down this hill somehow. Oh, no, he's here. Okay. What is the... Maybe the safest way is to kind of wrap around this way. Can you do that, friend? Friend pig? Oh, okay. Whew. The drop was just the perfect amount of blocks to not take any damage. Come on, piggers. Come meet your wife. Or husband. I don't know. Y'all have to decide that. No. And carrots! Come on. Come on. Here we are. Look. Come in. There we go. That is a mechanic I really would love for them to introduce into the game at some point. Where you can throw food on the ground, and if the mob... Oh, no! Dang it. Why is no one? Come on now. If the mob is attracted... Well, I guess only animals work that way. If the animal's attracted to it, they will go to the food. I've seen some mods that have that feature, but I think it would be... Oh, I guess I should actually not waste them. That have that feature, and I would love to see that in vanilla sometime. Look. Quit being so piggy. Oh, I can't stop. Oh, dang it, I had him. Shoot. I made myself laugh with my blue ribbon puns. Come on, stupid. What in the world? Alright, item number 1 on the list is done. I haven't really talked with Elf about how we want to if we want to have like a standard design for these exhibits. He hasn't started on his yet. So I think over time we'll get a better idea of how we want the whole zoo to feel, and we can always come back and redecorate the exhibits we've done. But I'm gonna go with like this theme. I don't know how he feels about this theme either, but like I said, we can kind of tweak our general ideas as we go along. But I'm gonna put the pig exhibit right here. It's gonna be the first thing up on this plateau as you come up on the path here. I think I'm gonna use oak logs, and this is a time where I really wish we had like an oak vertical slab. I think that would really come in handy here, but alas, we do not yet. So I guess I'll kind of outline it. I think we'll come up to maybe this corner. I don't know if I want to smush it in too much up against the path. Maybe I won't. Let's kind of round it off a little bit more. Coming this way. The diagonal is going to be a little funky. I don't know. We'll make a little shape here real quick. On the back, we can push it up to the retaining wall. That's fine. I'll just have like, these are more like support beams for the structure of the enclosure. And then it will butt up against another exhibit on this side. We don't know what it's going to be yet, but this will be a flat. Oh, that's going to bother me. That's fine. It's organic. Going to be a flat wall across that one side there. And actually, no, that'll be fine. So I think this feels like a good size for the pig exhibit. The pig is obviously not the grand attraction for the zoo. We just have to include them because they're one of the mobs. So I've got some glass on the front. I brought lots so Elf can use some too. I'll go ahead and make another crafting table so I don't have to run back and forth. I already had one. How many times have you done that? Billions. Let's make a bunch of panes. Or not. More panes. Okay. So we are just going to have glass across the front. I think that's... Hello. I think that's easy enough to do. The back is what I'm more concerned about, because I feel like in some of the other exhibits it would be cool to have like a backdrop on the back side of the exhibit that's like themed to the animal, but on these exhibits it's kind of open to this side, but not really. Like, you're gonna look up, and if we do glass on this side, you'll just see glass up into the sky. So I'm probably gonna mess around with a few different things, but the front end makes sense to have glass just to look in. I miss Optifine. It's gonna look so much better when we have Optifine. But we'll have these pillars for now until I find out how Elf feels, and then I think between the exhibits we'll do planks or maybe stone. I don't know. Let me try a few things with this and see what kind of options we might have. So I don't know how I feel about this. This looks very like I just started playing Minecraft. I'm trying to come up with some little bits of detail. Like, I think I want to frame above the glass. I might try slabs instead, but I kind of like the trapdoors, and it gives you a little pop of color on the top if we do it all the way around. And it gives us some options, but I don't think it gives us any options that the slabs don't. So let's try a few slabs and see what we can get doing that. Oh shoot. I'm all full up. Let's throw some stuff in here. What am I not going to use? Don't need leather. One iron ingot. I'll pass. Okay. So let's try slabs above the glass instead. The spruce does blend with the oak wood better than these do, I think. These are a little bit... Oh, shoot. These are a little bit brighter. Let's go like this. Do I have any more? Of course I do. I've got lots. That's interesting. But the reason I was going to use the trapdoors is because I thought they would make a cool awning. If we did... let's say... Well, let's pick where our viewing areas are going to be. That's kind of cool. I might reverse it at some point, but maybe not. And if I do one here, I think it'll close the viewing area off too much. Blah, blah, blah. That's enough about the outside. Let's work on the inside. It's not sloppy enough. It just looks like dry dirt. So, oh, dang it. Go back, please. Was that coarse dirt? I think it was coarse dirt. There we go. Alright, so let's try my running favorite at the moment. It's going to be this brown wool, and I can go get more from Elf and Doom's farm over there. It looks a little bit cartoony from mud, but I think it definitely feels more like mud. And I don't think I'll do it solid like this. I think I'll break it up with this coarse dirt. Maybe around the edges where it looks like it's dried up more. Yeah, I'll do that. I've got plenty of iron. There we go. So around the edges, and I want it to be more muddy towards the this window here, so it looks like they're more active around where the viewing areas are going to be. Maybe something like that shape. Let's throw this in and see what this looks like. Maybe more muddy here. That might be interesting. That's kind of a funky shape. I kind of like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. So let's... swung too far past the chest. Let's throw all this back in there, and let's make our pigs a little house. I think I'm just gonna do a oak plank house with a spruce slab roof. I talked really slow through that. I already had some in my inventory. I was trying to think and talk at the same time, which never works well for me. But let's put the house kind of like right here, and I'll use this back wall as one of the walls. But it's going to be a pretty low house to the ground. Maybe just that. I don't know. This is... I don't know. Let's, where my fences at? Why do I keep looking in the crafting table for items? Something like that? Our little pig house? Maybe if we... come out like that? That looks more like a dog house. I think it needs to be flat across the front. Or across the top. I think I'm going to try these stone... I did it again. Stone bricks. But I think I might be more inclined for something white. Like maybe quartz even, but that might be too bright. That's not so bad. Let's try these iron blocks. Since we have an endless supply of them now. Oh! That feels like a zoo house. It looks just like a cheap plastic shed that the animal can go in. I'm keeping it. I like it. So what else do I want to put in here? What does the animal need? Food and water. Do I have... Of course I do. Making sure I didn't have any sticks already. Don't want to throw that away, but I can put... so much to do! I don't need this much dirt. Or that one fence. Or my boat right now. Or these shears. I think that's good. Let's plant some carrots. Maybe in the back here that I can put... Oh, shoot. I can put some water under here. And that is hidden. Okay. And then I can just plant some carrots right here. And those will grow up. And I want to make a cauldron so they have water to drink. And of course I need to get more water again. Yoink. So let's put that right next to the house, I think would be a good spot. Right here. I don't know what we'll do for lighting either. That's something else we'll have to talk about. I think for, well, I was going to say put them on the back of these supports, but that's not really going to work right now. So for right now, I'll just use torches. So let's put some water in there. And I brought a few hay bales just in case the pigs want to mix things up a little bit. Put a hay bale right there. I like that. And last but not least, when in doubt, bone meal. I think it'd be nice to have just a little bit of... Oh, don't need that. A little bit of tall grass in here, just mixed in. I feel a sneeze coming on. It's okay, I lived. I'm okay with that. I think that's good enough for pigs, right? And we can do a little bit of sprucing up on the outside here. Maybe no flowers for right now. And some on this side just for even measure. I'm okay with that. Alright, let's see how difficult we can make this. Fill that in so they got fewer blocks to move around. I think if I lure them in like this far, I can just turn around and walk right back out. Theoretically. Yeah? Do I have any more bone meal? I used it all. And you can just close them back in. Sweet. But first things first, we're going to have to name all of our zoo animals. Not because they'll despawn, because these guys won't, but some of the others will. But I think... Oh, I gotta sneeze again. I think it'll just be fun to name them all. But I think I want 3 pigs, because you gotta have the 3 little pigs, right? That's just non-negotiable. And a little baby pig. I think I've got... Oops. Some name tags in my ender chest. Did the little pigs have names? I don't think they did. So, what do we want to name them? Are there any famous pigs? There's Porky. Porky. And we'll do Petunia. Going Looney Tunes here. And need one more. Ham from Ham from Toy Story. Alright. We'll make Ham the baby, so the parents can be Porky and Petunia. Let me make sure I can actually get in here. Don't! No! No! You're gonna be Porky. Look, pig. All right, come on, come on. Everyone come see me. All right, just kidding. Okay, so Petunia will be you. Ham will be the baby. The baby. And Porky. All right. So that's the pig exhibit mostly done with the exception of the border around the top. And we'll talk with Elf here in just a second and see what he thinks and what he did with his exhibit and make any changes we need to make and go from there on to the next round of exhibits. All right. So 7 weeks have passed since the last...
Not 7, only 2.
It feels like forever.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. We're done now with this first round.
Yeah.
So let's go check out what Elf built.
Yeah, the house that Elf built. It's not really a house, but it'll do. This is my chicken exhibit.
Hey!
What do you think?
I love it. I like the ground.
For some reason, the chickens really love that spot behind those flowers, and I don't know why. They keep going there. Another one went there. Okay, I was thinking of doing a basic chicken coop because I'm unoriginal like that, but then I thought, no, I wanted to make use of the very nice V shape in the mountains and sort of dig in a little. But so I started with that idea, but there wasn't much room to, and the landscape wasn't great, so I just sort of shaved the sides out a bit, and it does go inside. If you jump in and have a look. It does sort of go inside the mountain. I haven't finished inside because no one's ever going to be coming in here.
Right. I like that they actually used the door.
Yeah. That was a last minute addition, the fence gate.
I
just thought it'd be kind of fun just to watch them open and close the door.
It's very cool. I like that you can see into the coop.
That was my original thought, is if it was going to be in the mountain somewhere, is have glass to see in. And it's you can still see in like that.
Very nice. Can they get out here off this stair onto the fence?
Yeah. They shouldn't be able to, but you can.
Okay. Very nice. My turn.
Thanks.
I need to do some more with the back side of this thing.
Oh, hold the phone, a third person.
Hey, I told him to come on.
Oh, okay.
So I had pigs. So I made a pig exhibit. A pig exhibit.
Very clever.
I put some carrots in there because that is their favorite food. And I put a lot of brown wool in there because I think that was the one that looked most like mud. Though looking at it now, that hydrated farmland may have been a better choice. But that would have been more work to... I don't know. I might change it at some point. Because now, looking at it now, I really want to use that. But I gave them
I really wanted to use... I really had a cool idea to have, like, tilled dirt with just ungrown seeds in it on the floor. But I don't think there's a way to stop the seeds growing. So I had to abandon that idea.
Yeah, I can't think of a way.
It would have looked cool to sort of have seeds strewn about the place because it is a chicken place, but we've done mine. This is all you.
Yeah.
How come you've left it roofless?
Well, it's outside. Our zoos don't have roofs. Roofs?
Yeah, true. I guess that is true. Shut up, Baron. Busy.
But yeah, I gave them a little hut thing because they're only 1 block tall, and I felt like 2 blocks tall would have been overkill.
I was wondering what that was with the iron blocks.
I felt like that looked really industrial, like it was a metal shed.
Oh, okay.
And I already had a stack of iron blocks in my inventory. That is probably the main reason I chose that material. But I gave them some I don't know why I put a hay bale in there.
Because pigs eat hay, don't you know?
Sure. They got some water back there. But that's it. We really didn't pick the best
No, they weren't the
options
most
for
exciting.
creativity this first round.
Mm.
But I think it's a good start.
Yeah, they look nice.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do the whole glass front like yours. I wanted to have the fence you see over.
Mm-hmm.
I think it works fine.
Yeah.
So, we may have more people working on this, yes?
That's why Baron's here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a secret. Don't tell them.
Oh, sorry. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. Shh, shh, shh. Anyway.
We'll get to that next episode we do out here. So that's going to be it for today. So we'll see you again in the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye. Oh, gosh.